Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. It's crazy. It's only Monday.
It definitely feels like it's not Monday.
Yeah, I know. So I'm joined with a special guest here. This is Stephanie, the
Hello,
the
everyone.
person behind Literary Hype Woman. And I want you guys to do something for me and for Stephanie, obviously. But like, I'm gonna say this up front because Stephanie is 14 subscribers away from 1,000.
So
Stephanie's,
close.
yeah, Stephanie's birthday is also at the end of this month.
Mhm.
And it would be amazing if Stephanie hit her goal before her birthday. So, like, why not today? So, if you could please go to her channel and subscribe, love on a bunch of her videos. Obviously, go watch her videos. I think you do a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
Yes, and I love that. I actually watched your one with, I don't know how to say her last name, Colby Minnis.
Unity.
Yes, because I watched The Boys and I love that show, and guess she's just like an iconic character
She's
in there.
so much fun to talk
Yeah.
to. Like, she had a line forming, and we're packing up, and she's still talking to us, and we're like, you can talk to the people who are paying to talk to you, and she's like, you guys are fun.
Yeah, that was the one I like watched recently by you. But yeah, you've got lots of fun content on your channel. But yeah, so I'll let you introduce yourself.
Oh, hello, everyone. I am Stephanie. As she said, I'm a former TV producer. Well, former news producer. I'm still a TV producer, just in the more private space.
Mhm.
I also am a bookseller. So I basically live books because I write ads for books.
Woohoo.
I do work with an author for my TV show, and yeah, work in a bookstore. So books is all the time. I'm preparing to go to San Diego Comic Con to do some more author interviews and some more shenanigans. You can also find Comic Con panels whenever they let me film them on my channel. So there's lots of shenanigans over there.
Mhm.
Currently
Mhm.
doing the San Diego Comic Con Readathon, which is unofficial, not really officially tied to them. Just me and my friends having some fun, getting ready and reading as much as we possibly can for it.
Mhm. Yes, and it looks super fun. If I was not already doing 2 readathons this month, I would have been like, heck yeah.
See, and
So,
that's the fun of it is it's every book counts. So even if you're doing other things, those would still count for
right.
Comic Con.
So is it too late for people to
It's
join?
not.
Okay. So
We're 2 weeks
we
in. I just posted the 2 week team update.
Okay,
Join
okay.
Team Peacock. We're coming in there.
So I will post your like announcement video and stuff down below, and obviously your channel is already linked down below. So that way if people do want to join the San Diego Comic-Con Readathon, is that it?
Comic Con Readathon.
Comic-Con. Okay, Comic-Con Readathon. Oh, that's got a
We
nice
didn't
ring
want
to
to
it.
officially put it as San Diego. It's San Diego themed, but we
I
didn't
see, I
want them
see.
coming for us.
Right. Yeah,
So there was
which
somebody that
would
had
not
a
be fun.
San Diego Comic Con after party, and they got made to change all their graphics and branding and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Well, this is Stephanie, and I'm just
Hello,
Vanessa.
everyone.
Stephanie, what are you reading today, or what are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Well, I was listening to the one who got away, the ones who got away with murder, the one who got away with murder.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that got away with murder. Because that author Trish Lundy will be at San Diego, and I've requested an interview with her. Um, and then I've got to pick a physical book out of my interview requests as well. So I've got Kisses, Codes, and Conspiracies, The Maid and the Crocodile, The Medici Heist,
What's the
Lady
first one? Who's the first one by?
Abigail Hingwen. She wrote Love Taipei.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cover looks very familiar. That's why.
Oh yeah, this is not out yet. It's
Oh,
coming
okay.
in August. We've got Lady Macbeth. Woo! And
We're
just
throwing Lady Macbeth away.
apparently that's not the one I should read first. And Youth Group by Jordan Morris because he's going to be there. And The Night Ends with The Night Ends with Fire by KX Song. So
Ooh, that's pretty.
I've got a lot of reading to do in the next 10 days.
Yes. It looks like it.
And that's not
Um,
even all of it. I've got more on my couch.
yeah, I can only imagine. Like we were talking a little bit before backstage, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to a Polycon, and I have a lot of authors that I want to read from before I go, so that way I can like go to their table, or even when I go there, I want to know if they're like an author that I want to spend my time getting to know and seeing if like I want to buy their books or whatever. But yeah, it sounds like Comic-Con is like like it's huge.
Yes. Yes, it is massive because you don't just have the book. Like there are a lot of books and a lot of authors that will be there, but also all of the entertainment-y things. Like I spent yesterday watching season 1 of Silo because they're going to be there, and then I realized that it's a Saturday panel.
Right. It's more than just books, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Their
things.
panels on Saturday right before Marvel, and so I'll be spending the entire day in Hall H if possible to be there for Marvel.
Wow.
It's going to be a 12-hour process.
My goodness. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Oh, I've already been telling everybody in my squad, like, you better be taking your vitamin C and your zinc.
Yes.
Ain't nobody getting con crud on my watch. I will be on mom.
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking, like, is there something like, because I've been to PAX East before, and I was like, is there like a PAX Pox for Comic-Con? And yeah, you just said.
Yep, con crud. That's been around hilarious. For eons.
Yeah. Well, I am reading it's an arc, and I just kind of didn't know what to read just yet, and my hold, so it's already out, but my audiobook hold is going to expire in a few days, so I was like, why not just start it? So I've been like driving around this morning to a doctor's appointment, got 40% into Right on Cue by Fallon Ballard.
I've heard of that one. It looks really cute.
It's okay. I feel like maybe I'm just not in a rom-com-y mood, or I don't know. I'm very much
Summerween, so
yeah, I did just come off of Summerween, but I think this might be the next book I pick up.
Ooh.
So, because I actually have an author interview with them next week, so I'm very excited to read their work. And then I've got to finish this book. This is called Speak by
Lori House Anderson.
Yes, and I'm like halfway through it. I'm enjoying it. Well, I don't know if enjoying is the right word because it's kind of a sad undertone.
It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy.
Yeah, so got to give it back to the library, you know. So we're just making our way through books here.
So many books to get through.
I know I'm gonna die with a TBR. But if you're just joining us, let us know what you're doing or what you're reading today. I know we've got a couple people here so far. So we've got Felicia, hello. And we've got the lovely Quinn reading Play Along by Liz Tom Ford today. Exactly 60% through. I'm so excited for you. I know nothing about this series other than I have the first 3, and I haven't read any of them. But I hear that I would like them, so.
Acquiring books and reading books are separate hobbies.
Yes. They really are. Hey, Rachel, I'm 62% through Something Wilder.
I love that book.
Who's this one by?
Christina Lauren.
Oh, okay.
Which they will be at San Diego as well.
That's exciting.
Might have some shenanigans with them.
Hi, Christina. Christina coming through to tell us to remember to hydrate and hug the like button. And another thing here too is subscribe to Stephanie. That's the take home message or whatever for today is subscribe to Stephanie.
So close. It's so close.
Hello, Joe. How are you? Hoping to finish Not in Love today. Still loving it. Very cool. I know this is an Allie Hazelwood, but for some reason your comment just reminded me of what I'm doing tonight. So I'm actually going to another book event. It kind of came up somewhat last minute because the last author event that I went to was Ashley Poston. And when I was there, I saw that Julie Soto was coming in just a couple weeks, so she's coming today. And the bookstore that I'm going to actually just had a big leak. Yes, she's released. Does this come out tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get like a somewhat sneak peek of the book. I mean, I have the arc of it, but I haven't read it.
Good.
Oops. That's me. I'm notorious for getting arcs and not reading them, but I do read them eventually. So I'm going to see Julie Soto tonight, and they apparently are having karaoke there, which I'm like...
That is so on brand for Julie.
I'm a little scared.
Julie is my homegirl. Like, we went to a Buffyverse experience in New York together. It was me and Allie Hazelwood and Julie Soto.
Wow.
And like Julie is one, if you give her a number for the season and a number for episode, she can tell you the episode name for Buffy.
That's pretty
And
good.
I tested her on this, and she does not lie.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm a little nervous because I don't know how this is all going down. I just want to be there and enjoy the conversation, get my book signed, take a picture, and leave.
And that's okay.
Me. I think if I had somebody going with me, I would be more likely to want to do the karaoke, but like I'm very shy when I'm by myself. But when I have like a bookish friend with me, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Ashley Posted is in town here tonight, but I have to work, so
Boo.
yeah, I'll just see her at Steamy Lit in like 3 weeks.
That's exciting. She's so fun and quirky. I love her.
Mm-hmm. When we did an interview, they were hauling books behind us, and like we're sitting here like we're trying to film, and like it was going over bricks, so it was really loud, and we just looked at each other at one point and just went, "Ugh!"
That's hilarious. Yeah, she'll do that and she has no shame about it.
None, and I love it. It's like my personality in another body. It was so much fun.
Oh my gosh. We have Sabrina here. Hi. Reading Culty during sprints. I'll be cleaning house and doing laundry too. Very fun. You just reminded me I need to do my laundry. Oh, and then Christina has dropped the link for the Comic-Con Readathon announcement video. Thank you so much, Christina. Hi, Paula. Hope your computer is working okay today. Just setting up my sprints. So far, so good. My friend did come and fix it, so if it does die, I will be coming for my friend. Like, come back.
You lied. How dare.
Hi, Steph. I will be starting Heat of the Everflame this afternoon. Just finished lunch. Ooh, things are heating up around here. Have you read Spark of the Everflame yet? Stephanie. On screen, Stephanie.
Oh, I'm like, there's too many steps happening.
I know. It's like, wait, let me clarify.
No, I haven't. I don't think I've even heard of this one.
Oh, okay. So it's by Penn Cole.
Okay.
And Penn Cole's like, I think, a up-and-coming fantasy author.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't sleep on Penn Cole. The series so far has been good.
Again, my TBR is.
I know. I'm like, not to add another one to your TBR, but
there's like my pile. I have my pile for Steamy Lit Con and my pile just to get signed at San Diego, and they're both knee high.
Yeah, I'm afraid of what I'm going. Luckily, I live in the area where Polycon's happening, but I'm afraid to just how much I'm going to bring there and bring back. Yeah,
it'll be fine. Just bring an extra suitcase.
Yeah, we'll see. Dragon Mage Academy by Cordelia Castell, Chapter 5. All right, good. Quinn said, had to read Speak in high school. It's one of those books I still think about. I feel like I've never heard some of these books, and then you guys like turn me on to them, and I'm like, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
That's the beauty of the book.
I know, right? Hi, Kath. I'm going to be reading Leo Moynihan and Sam Pilger. No idea if I said that right. The Cult Files, and also tidying. I love it. Just got my first birthday gift, and I'm crying a bit. Wait. Christina, when is your actual birthday? Like, what day?
July, babies.
I feel like it's on the sprint spreadsheet, but I could be crazy. Let me, like, going through real quick, because I know it's this month. But I'm like, did I miss your birthday? Is it, like, the 29th or something? Let me see. No, it's not on there. Christina, when's your birthday? Please let us know. Sprint hopping today, but may be reading City of Ash with my kiddo. Very fun. And here's Paula's sprints that start in 45 minutes. The 27th. Okay, I knew it was the 20-something. Very exciting. And then Stephanie, when's your birthday?
31st.
So literally the end of the month.
Literally. The last day.
My sister's birthday's on the 28th. So I'm like, well, she's
my best friends from growing up was the 28th, so we said we were twins.
I think she's gonna be 24 now. Yeah, this is crazy. She's growing up. We're getting old. No. So I think 45 minutes sounds good to me, I
Yeah,
think.
that works.
Yeah. Should get us right at the top of the hour. Let me share my screen with you guys. And let me just that. So we've got a beautiful walkway here. I don't know where we're walking to, but enjoy. So we'll see you in 45. Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. And we have to say congratulations to Stephanie.
Thank you
Woo!
all. Oh my gosh.
I
Oh my
told
goodness.
you. I was like, we're going to get you there. It's going to happen
You
today.
are magic.
Woo!
I looked up, I was like working on my spreadsheets, and then I was like, I wonder where if anybody's subscribed yet. And I was like, it was $9.99, and I was like, oh,
The
what?
people come through, I swear. Like,
Oh,
I just like go and like mass spam Discord and Insta, and I'm just like, please go love on my friends, please. Like, they're amazing and awesome, and you should subscribe to them. So,
thank you so much. And
we
thank
have
you
lots
everyone who
of
just joined me. Welcome to the chaos.
We have lots of congratulations for you. I'm actually
Oh,
going to
I
take
could
you through the
cry.
journey here. Let's
No,
see.
got a
Okay.
celebratory root beer.
Yes, so I'm over here spamming. You know, we were going through the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4. Oh, it
See,
was
and I
getting so
missed all this
close.
because I was like, it's like working on emails and all this. Nope, totally missed the countdown, and all of a sudden it was $9.99. I was like, what just happened?
Yay. So yeah, thank you everybody who came through and loved all over Stephanie. Yes. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
I hope y'all enjoy it, and it's not a regret.
Yes, now you gotta go watch the videos and
Oh,
like them all. Okay, let me see. I know we have a bunch of people. Hold on. Actually, before we get to the people, what did you do that whole time?
I made it to, and of course now my husband is calling because he just saw that.
Woo!
Like, I don't have time for you right now, sir. I made it to 54% of the one that got away with murder, and worked on updating my spreadsheets for San Diego because there's some new details that came out. Not that we're surprised. If you
Oh,
put H schedule the day the Deadpool Wolverine movie comes out, we're all gonna suspect it's Deadpool and Wolverine. And now they
mm-hmm.
finally confirmed that. So
Okay.
RIP to anyone who wanted to just walk into Hall H on Thursday.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Deadpool's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. I would really love to run into Ryan Reynolds because he's also friends with Stray Kids. So it's like, you're cool and your wife's cool, but also Bangtan and Felix.
Well, that is awesome. I'm sure this is like a very like fun, exciting sprint, probably anticipatory too, you know.
Oh man, yeah, that was a wild 45 minutes.
It was quick. It really was. Like going to spam somebody's channel and stuff, it takes time because I have to go find links, gotta go find where I'm spamming, create the Instagram post, all that stuff, right? So I did that for the sprint, and then I did some updating for the Hunger Games spreadsheet, keeping track of points and stuff. I'm trying to finish editing a video that's supposed to go up today. So if you saw, my friends have posted a collab. I'll link them when I post my video. Hopefully I can get it all done and wrapped up before we finish sprints today. But it's a Fae fantasy romance recommendation collab video that I did with Becky from Bex Reads, April from Happily Ever April, I think, and then Rainy from Rainy Blue Reads. So we all have like different fae fantasy romance recommendations, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm trying to finish
I
that.
edited my author interview to go up tomorrow.
I'm like, I should edit. I have so much stuff to do, so it's like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's just too much right now, and I thought I was
Yeah.
going to work ahead in June, and no.
I know, right? You get ahead and then you like get behind.
Yep. That's what happens when you have 15 author interviews waiting, and you just like get tired of it.
Yeah, I can't. The editing is too much sometimes.
Hey, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. Yeah, how are you today? Just aiming to finish 3 books today, 2 nonfics and a manga. You've got this. And then Laura, I saw had a new Hunger Games video go out. I'm assuming this is Laura's week 1 vlog of the Hunger Games. And also, if you are participating in the Hunger Games Readathon, you can get your sprint points. Remember, it is a max of 300, so 6 times you can submit, but that doesn't mean you can only join 6. Like, obviously, we want you to join as many as you want to, but if you're submitting for points, we did have to put a cap on it. Nightbot is a lifesaver. It does like to remind us to hydrate, which I need to go actually fill up my cup because we're at the end here.
Does root beer count as hydrating?
Sure, why not? Hope you're well.
It's a celebration now. It's fine.
It is a celebration.
My
Thank
husband
you
just
so
texted me, answer the phone so we can celebrate. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
not
gosh.
now!
Tell him like 10 minutes and you'll be good.
Like, give me a minute, sir. You are not priority at this particular moment.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Laura. Just finishing up sprints. We'll be back. Then we had Amal join in the middle of the countdown chaos. I'll be listening to the Wild Lavender Bookshop for the Tarot Readathon, and then I'll switch to Hunger Games. Very nice. We have Diligent Darling here. Haven't been for a while to sprint due to relocating to Hawaii. It is 7:45 a.m. here, so this is the perfect way to start my day. I'll be reading The Grace here. Oh, I hear good things about this book.
I've heard good things about that too.
If I can find it at the bookstore tonight, I will buy it because Bree has been begging everybody to read this. Hello, Dee Dee. And then hello to Stephanie. Sherry's here saying stay hydrated, gonna study and then read. Sounds like a good plan. Hello to Christina. And then Asparagus joined us. Caitlin joined us. And then the celebration started happening. Woo-hoo. Love it. We have person just waking up from a nap. Hello. You joined a party. Hi, Nicole. And Nicole's doing amazing work in the Comic-Con Readathon. We have Judith. Hello.
It's really fun for me to see like who are the key players in each team.
Yes, yes. So if you're joining from District 1 in the Hunger Games, I'm currently number 1. Come on, guys, read.
Same with me on Peacock. Like,
I know my friends read a lot. I'm over here like, come on, I have the most points. I need you guys to
Crunchyroll
come
is
on.
just kicking everyone's butt in my.
I saw your points. You're on your. I think it was your community tab, right?
Yeah. I was just like, holy.
Yeah.
But that's also on me because it doesn't take as much time to read manga. And Crunchyroll is so you get the bonus points for it being part of, like, if it's a show on Crunchyroll, then that's show bonus points and bonus points and comic manga bonus points. So I made it really easy on them to kick my butt.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Didn't think that one through.
That's okay. You can always like revise and like for next year kind of adjust.
We will be more strategic with our picks for our teams.
Yeah, and I hope like, no matter what readathon that people join, don't get down or discouraged if your team is like last place or looks like they don't have a lot of points. Like, you could be doing an amazing job. Like, regardless, you're doing an amazing job because you are reading. Like, if your goal is to read and you're reading, like, you're doing fine. Don't feel like you have to read 100 books in a year to be a reader. Like, a reader is someone who just likes to read, like, we're all readers here. Laura finished sprints, so can hang out here now. Welcome, Laura. Hey, Judith. Thanks from Nicole. Congratulations from everybody. Woohoo, woohoo. And Bree, the Bree I was talking about, joined. Listening to Wildfire. I never know what you're listening to anymore. You do what you want, Bree. I read 25 pages. That sprint had some pancakes. Amazing. Celebration. Made it to 77%. I've been working on the spreadsheet and listening to City of Ash with my kiddo. Finally, you guys started this. Yay. Going to just read and drink coffee next. Yum. I'm going to get some lunch next. I'm getting ready to start the Sad Ghost Club graphic novel. That sounds sad. Nearly forgot about my sprint points. Yes, go submit. The Gracier is so good. Brittany loves it too. Oh, I didn't know Brittany read this one. Zach's here, stopping by on my lunch break to say, Annie Bot by Sierra Greer is Audible's daily deal for $2.99. I've wanted it for a while, and Bree loved it. Yes, Bree loves this book. And speaking of Bree, we have a fun collab planned for soon. I don't know when is soon. Soon could be next week soon, but it could be a couple weeks soon. So just watch out. Didn't sprint this weekend because I was tired from church. All good. Sometimes we need to rest and relax and not be on the computer. About to submit 2 books for District 1. Woo woo. Such a great deal. Hello, Rope Crew. Hello to Vanessa and Steph. Greetings from the mountain roads. Don't worry, it's not my turn to drive. I hope that's a very beautiful, stunning scene for you. Currently driving to my next hotel, listening to Tangled Up in You.
Look, and you get those extra points. I see you.
Yes.
I
Congrats
hit
to Steph.
1K.
What did you accomplish? 1K! Woo!
1K. Woo!
Is the Grace Year by Kim Liggett? It is. I reread the first book of the Hunger Games 4 years ago. I reread it earlier this month for the first time since 2012, and it hit. It stayed pretty solid, you know? So that's always a good thing. I'll submit another 100 tonight or tomorrow when I finish my current read. Let's go District 1. I'm like I'm like please don't think I'm really pushy team. I want us to rise up. I don't care if we're number 1 or not. I just want to not be last. But whatever, if we're last, we're last. Yes, Dee Dee. Hi, Bree. Exactly, I agree about reading. True. Mood reader. I never know either. No, it's always a surprise. I love like just seeing whatever you're reading. Because I don't know if you always know what I'm reading either. I'm just like, oh, surprise, I'm reading this. And you.
That's why I have literally 5 books right here.
Yeah. And then I decided, oh, let me just like do a random video this week. Because, you get excited about something and you're just like, gotta do it while the motivation's there. You know. Coffee. Hey, Zach. Woohoo! Can't stay today. All good. Totally understand. Work. I like the readathons because I'm going to be reading anyways. I might as well get the satisfaction and validation of submitting the points for it. Very true. And that's one tip I would have for people who like want to read more is join a readathon because you have not only are you like getting this satisfaction and validation from getting points, and reading the books and stuff like that, but you're also probably connecting with people in the readathon. So like if you joined a specific team, like you weren't assigned randomly, like for example, all the people who joined like Crunchyroll team, for example, they probably all have the same kind of things in mind. Like they all like manga, anime kinds of things.
Surprisingly not.
Oh.
One of my friends joined the Crunchyroll team, and so we've just been real competitive, and so she started pulling people in just to try to beat me. And so they don't read any manga; they just only read romance.
That's
and they're
hilarious.
over here on Crunchyroll, and I'm like, why?
That's hilarious.
Why? So it's just really competitive. That's really the fun of it for us.
Yeah, and so that's the third thing too. If you're someone who's competitive, not trying to go out and play sports or something, like reading is a way to be competitive too. Just seeing like you can be competitive with yourself or you can be competitive with other people, right? Like you could say like, oh, I want to beat Stephanie's team, right? Or you could just be like, I want to beat my previous month's goal, or record or whatever.
Yeah. Competing with yourself, competing with your friends, making new friends to compete against, teamwork. There's so many good things about readathons.
Yeah, and here's the good tip too. Like check out your library because a lot of them have summer reading programs, and obviously like there's books at the library. Some
and you
libraries
can get free stuff.
True, yes. Some of them give out cool prizes. Mine is giving out like they actually just started an adult reading challenge finally because they've only had the ones for kids. But the prizes are like these. So I'm in Maryland. They have like Maryland travel books and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like if that's your thing, not my thing, but it's cool. Like if you are interested in getting like a cool travel book or a coffee table book.
Mine had a big old cart full of books for adults and a bar for kids, and you got to pick a book when you signed up, and then when you've completed it, you got a tote bag, and then you're entered for raffles for like tickets to baseball games and stuff.
See, that's fun, right?
They do a good job here.
Yeah, so yeah, check out your library, utilize their resources, because chances are if you're in the United States, I'm pretty sure your like tax money is paying for stuff at the library. I've just put the book title in the bit. I should have put my Discord name, I think. Oh, we'll fix it. If we have questions, we usually tag people in Discord. Yeah, like earlier today, I think I was logging and I was like, somebody put the author's name where the pages should have gone. And so I was just like, just tell me how many pages it is. We'll fix it, you know? I was late to the party with the Hunger Games trilogy. First read it in 2017 and was kind of frightened with how it's actually become more relevant with time. Yeah. Yep. True, true.
And that's why
My
we're getting more.
Look, you have a birthday twin.
Birthday twin!
Another July Leo. Old School April has been my favorite for connecting with the other people. I'm taking vacation time from work for it next year. That is cool. To be on brand, totally tubular. That's funny. Last year I won the gift basket for the adult group, and it was a basket with coffee. Ooh, sold. And a book with some other things.
Nice.
Ours is a bingo board style one, and there's other things on there besides reading, but mostly things have to do with getting to know the library. Yeah, I think mine is a bingo board type thing too, but I think they make you black out the board, like not just 3 in a row or something. It's like just get all 9, which isn't
Ours is minutes
hard.
based, and I got the minutes in 1 week.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm like, oh, it's if you read an hour a day, you're pretty much done in 2 weeks at minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. That's also like when people ask like how do you read so much? Literally just read for an hour a day, 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. If you're going for a walk with your dog, just pop in some earbuds or headphones and just
putting a reading access on my phone, it was a game changer because I used to read like 30 to 40 books a year, and then when the pandemic hit, I got Edelweiss and NetGalley and make the books accessible to myself on my phone, so I read them instead of doom scrolling as much. I still doom scroll, but not as much.
Yeah, I used to only read. What did I read? I read like 12 books a year, and this was pretty much all through undergrad, grad school. Maybe I would read 12 a year, so like 1 a month. And little did I know, I was listening to these audiobooks at 1 time speed, and sometimes I'd be so bored. No. You gotta speed things up. You gotta find the right stuff that you like. You know, you don't have to sit through a book if you don't like it. Like, I've learned so much about just like reading in general.
It's true.
Just logged my last finished book before I forget again. Well, it had coffee and other things. My plans to do just Patreon readathons next month. We'll see how long that lasts. That's very cool. Ours says the minutes only for the littles and little kids and babies. Teens and adults get bingo boards. I was so close to finishing my book, so I kept reading and just finished. 1 book finished, 1 to go, and 1 manga to finish. Amazing. And then Jordan's here. Hey guys. So how does this Hunger Games reading work exactly? So the readathon itself, like to sign up, it's closed currently, but you can still join. You just wouldn't like be able to submit for team points, but you can still join and participate in like the prompts and stuff. Like you can be on a team. But again, like I said, you just won't be able to submit any points because we closed that on the 3rd, just to be fair across the board. So you couldn't come in on like the 27th and then log all the points from that month when you haven't really been participating, if that makes sense, you know. But yeah, so there's
the exact opposite of why I've left mine open. Like someone could come in here at the last minute and cause some chaos.
That's a great, I think, fun too.
We've also had some thoughts on like, since there's a lot of people that haven't submitted yet, like, do we at some point, if you haven't submitted any points, just you're out, because that's dragging down your team average. And that was discussed as a strategy to
Mm,
have people sign up and not enter for other teams. So we're like, maybe we just need to wipe it out.
interesting. Yeah, the Hunger Games, like the person who designed the spreadsheet did a really good job because there's a lot of built-in like audits. I don't know what they did, but it's cool looking at it because like if you type someone's name and it doesn't match the Discord name that they signed up with, it'll come up as like a red flag, like, oh, we don't know this person, and you have to go like hunt them down, or like if somebody is like inactive, it'll show up that like they haven't submitted anything yet, and so we can kind of calculate the team points based on who's actually participating. So it feels
I
fair.
need lessons on how to do that because building
You.
spreadsheets was not a good time for me. Not a
Yeah,
good.
I just look at the formulas and I'm like, I don't know what they did, but
Math is
cool.
hard.
Great idea. I'll make some coffee now too. It took me 20 years to speed up audiobooks. I used to think it was cheating. No. Sometimes I wish I could like make people in real life speed up talking.
Honestly, though,
I'm like, you're taking too long to talk. Just
could have been
out
an
with it.
email. Can you just
Yes.
send me an email so I can read this in 30 seconds instead of you taking 5 minutes to tell me?
Hmm. Alicia's currently reading, just finished Cleaning House. The manga's Death Note Volume 1, and the second book is going to be The Home Edit.
Home is so good.
Another readathon. Oh, which one are you doing? Oh, I know, Laura. I'm done. Death Note, what do you think so far? That's my favorite anime. I haven't read the manga though. Thanks, Vanessa. Yes, I understand that. That's fair enough. I'm gonna go on ahead. Thanks for giving me the update and hopefully see you in another live stream. You're still welcome to join the stream. You don't have to be participating in Hunger Games or even like Comic Con or Tarot. Like you can just come and just read. So yeah,
We're just here for the vibes.
for the vibes and the party. Yep,
Shenanigans.
the shenanigans. Yes. I'm going. I'm just starting, so not too far in. I'm still getting used to the right to left orientation. Yes, that throws me off sometimes too with the manga. So far, so good though. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into another sprinty sprint. I think we'll do another 45. So let me update this. Okay, so 45 should get us to like 3:15-ish or so. And then the last sprint might be a little bit shorter because, like I said, I don't know if I said this to everybody, but I was telling Stephanie I'm going somewhere at 4:30, so I need to like kind of wrap up by then. So, all right, we will see you guys in 45 minutes. Hello. Welcome back. How did everybody's sprint go? I pretty much was just editing that whole time. I don't know if I blinked at all. I am down to the
So
last
true, though.
the last 3 minutes of this video, and I'm just trying to like cut out all the the likes, the dead silence, because I sit there and I'm like, wait, like this last clip, I was like, are incubus considered fae? And then I'm like going to look it up, and I just Googled it, and it's like, yeah, fae, incubus are considered like a species of male fae or something. Okay.
Okay. That
How did
just
you
gives a
do?
whole new level to the band.
Yeah, because I'm actually like talking about this book in the blog or the video, and I was like, it says fae on here, but he's an incubus, but he looks like a fae. Yes, incubus is fae.
The more you
Incubi?
know. You're just being educational.
Yes.
I talked to my husband, and because he's on at the other house for the week, so a few hours apart. And I edited a few minutes of my next author conversation to post tomorrow. It'll be Annabelle Monaghan.
Ooh. What does Annabelle write?
She's best known for Nora Goes Off Script.
Okay.
And then she also wrote Summer Romance as her current one. And what was the last one? Same Time Next Summer.
I think I've same time. Let me Google this
Her
one.
books all have a very similar look.
I have seen Same Time Next. I think it was on NetGalley, maybe.
Yeah. Summer
Maybe.
Romance is her most recent. Came out about a month ago.
Okay.
I'll eventually catch up on my interviews. It's fine.
I mean, I think we are all in that realm when we're editing, and like, so there's obviously, you got to read the books, or you got to do the interviews, or do whatever, the content planning, filming, and then you have to actually edit, and that's like a whole beast in itself. Like, I'm a one-woman show. Well, right now it's two of us, but like I know some of the bigger booktubers and stuff have someone that they do their editing or some of their editing for videos. So like, I don't have that.
Yeah. Why is everybody trying to get a hold of me when I'm live? This never happens.
Okay, this was I think in response to manga, so it's an
Manga.
adjustment. Yeah, takes some getting used to go to read the book the opposite way. Yeah, it feels weird too. Hello to Courtney. Courtney's also another person who's really close to 1K. Actually, I'm gonna look up Courtney real quick. Let me get to my YouTube page. Tangible.
We're just gonna hit up all the thousands today.
We are. Courtney is, if my math's right, 47 away. 7, 10. I think that's math. 953. Courtney's very close to 1K as well. So if you don't mind throwing Courtney a follow, that would be amazing. Courtney, let me put her in the chat. And then I don't know if I have any more friends super duper close to 1K. I might. Maybe Brooklyn? Oh no, Brooklyn's a couple hundred off. Just subscribe to everybody.
Just follow them up. It costs you nothing.
It really doesn't cost you anything. Hello, Holly Lynn. I should be working, but instead I'm reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I love this for you. And yeah, it happens. Hello to Christina. Happy birthday again. Almost Christina's birthday. Looked for a banned book for my library bingo and I already read one. Yay! And now for a book of essays, a classic, and a coming of age story. Except what makes it a coming of age? Like they're literally coming of age. Like they
learn a growing up lesson.
Yeah. So like I think a lot of those end up being like teenagers who are learning something and you kind of see them grow up over
Your
coming of
audio.
age stories.
There it is. I was like, audio went away for a second.
My mic is being weird. I have to figure that out. But yeah, so
girl.
I think it must have been like something came loose while my friend was working on my computer, because I did notice that my mic was like when I was listening to my video editing, it was like going in and out. I was like, wait, did this just not record? So if I need
It
to
is
repeat,
always so terrifying.
yeah. So if I need to repeat stuff, just let me know. But yeah, just kind of like learning a lesson. Usually when I find these books, they're like teenagers. I don't know. Sometimes I guess you learn stuff as an adult, but usually it's the teen years. Put my son to bed, watch some Grey's Anatomy.
Solid.
Same time next summer sounds so familiar. See, yeah,
It
right?
was really popular last year. She made
Finish
a big
cleaning.
splash.
Finish cleaning house. First nonfiction, currently 100 of 385 of Death Note Volume 1. Very interesting. And I started the home edit, only 15 pages in. Nice progress. And here's Courtney. And then also Alicia is 17 away from 300. Amazing. Yeah, so go subscribe to Alicia. Diligent Darling, a little over halfway through the grace year. So good. I'm gonna have to get this. Y'all are the bestest. Okay, see, my brain read this as best testies. Okay,
Me too.
you gotta be careful on my page, Courtney. I am
We're
frequently in
unhinged.
the gutter.
Slightly unhinged. It's fine.
Yes, yes. I would have returned sooner, but the signal's cutting in and out in these mountain roads. Totally understand that. 12 chapters left. Just heard the main character do a title drop and actually said out loud, "They did it! They said the thing!" I do that too.
I
Yes.
love that book so much.
When authors do that, like I just finished How Does It Feel last night. Did they do it in this book too?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like How Does It Feel last night at the very end, the last, I don't know, 10 pages or so. It was like, how does it feel? And I was like, they did it. I love when they do that in shows too, like the episode name drop. I love it.
The title in the story for Not Another Love Song is a good one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that she's not like, who's read this book? I mean, probably a good bit of us will say no if they don't know about NetGalley and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Most people at the author events don't, because you get the book there.
Yeah. But it's like, oh, it's always cool when you're like, I did read this because I got the arc or whatever. And sometimes people are like, how'd you get that? My thing is, okay, I'm not shaming anybody for where they are in their reading journey, but it's so funny because the last two events I've gone to this bookstore, the girls sitting next to me are young. They're probably in their like younger 20s. They're like, have you heard about Akatar? And I'm like, love Akatar. Let me give you some other stuff. Let me
There's
help
much
you
better
grow.
books.
Yes.
It's like when someone's like, "Oh, have you read 50 Shades?" Like, yes. And now let me give you good smut.
Mhm. I'm like, please don't come to me with that because that's not good. No offense. There's way better.
I mean, 50 Shades was great for what it did for smut reading.
Yes.
It opened the eyes of many and made it a little more normalized.
Yeah.
Because I was definitely reading 50 Shades, like
I was in
my
college.
newsroom. We had reading races where we'd pick a series of books and like race. So Hunger Games was the first one that we did.
Mhm.
And so we'd all just be like, okay, and go, and we'd all be trying to read it and like beat each other to finish. So 50 Shades was one of those, and so I didn't have as much to do at that time because I was just an AP. So I would prop the book up against my monitor and be like reading 50 Shades and then write a script, and then like read a chapter 50 Shades and write a script. And that was how I spent my nights. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm just like, smut news, smut news.
And it's just so funny because I think back and I'm like, I thought that was so good then. You know? And now if I were to reread that, I'd be like, what is this? This is so bad. Not E.L. James, you do your thing, okay?
Just leave the inner goddess out of it.
That was Vanessa's taste when she was 20. Thought that was amazing. But as a reader, we grow, our tastes change, we learn what we like and maybe don't like in books or what we like, what we gravitate more towards too. So I always just think it's funny because I just want to be like, go pick up this other book.
Yeah, it was like when I read the Crossfire series, I was like, oh, that 50 Shades was not great. This is much better. This is like 50 Shades, but better.
Mm-hmm. It's like the book I'm thinking about right now is Neon Gods. I'm like, oh my gosh. By Katie Robert. Katie Robert does spice so perfectly to me.
I have so many of her books, but I don't think I've read any of them yet. I have a problem.
And then this is another tangential conversation, but I was on somebody's Instagram last night, maybe Katie Roberts. No, HD Carlton. And people were like commenting. It might have been an associated thing. It was something that had to do with like a reel of a carnival with mirrors, and that's like a big thing in hunting out Sibby's stuff. But people were like, oh no, like that book is basically grape without the G. And it's actually C&C, so like consent, non-consent. And I'm like, people are just like bashing each other over this book that actually they never said which book it was about. It was very strongly alluded to the cat and mouse duet. But I just went in there, I was like, don't yuck somebody else's yum. Okay, some people really like grape fantasies. They like C&C. Like, let people be happy in the world they want to be happy in. If it's not for you, don't shame other people.
Yeah.
So
there are good things about everything.
yes.
Just choose to look at the good.
Yes.
And the good is that it gave us a window.
True. Very true. And now switching gears, Christina has a bunch of middle grade and YA books with my kiddo, so wondering if they fit. That's okay, Vanessa. A few people had a similar reaction to the book I'm reading, Peaches and Scream. I love it. Whatever your brain desires. I'm on chapter 21 of Deacon King Kong. 78 pages left. Amazing. Should be studying instead of reading. Wow. Reading. I read 50 Shades of Grey. It was good and steamy. Yes, it was. Yeah. Not gonna lie, it was.
I mean, I still have them. They're still up there.
I looked up 50 Shades yesterday, and there E.L. James rewrote the entire series from Christian's POV, titled Grey, Darker, and Freed. It ain't that series. Is it better? I haven't read those ones.
No, it's definitely not better.
I did read 50 Shades like 4 times.
Well, I guess I should say I made it through the first one and bought the second one and just could not. So.
I picked up Christian's POV but have yet to read them. Something's going to tell me you're not going to like these, Dee Dee, especially because I know what kind of dark romance you like. Did a bunch of edits for a client and back to reading Romantasy. Hi, Michaela. It's crazy to me when I went to Barnes and 50 Shades was a cloth-bound classic. Crazy, but it was groundbreaking for the romance genre. That is so funny.
Yeah, they did a special edition cloth-bound deluxe with the silver sprayed edges.
I can't believe that. 50 Shades is really for smut reading, and reading the 50 Shades series, I read the books in my 20s. Same. I mean, it's smut for sure, right? But I think like as readers, I'm not gonna say I hate those books because I definitely do not hate them. I haven't read them since I was 21, maybe. But if I were to reread it now, I'd be like, I think I like a different smut book better.
Yeah, but so Bloom Books, that's E.L. James's imprint. So many other romance authors are getting published because of the door that E.L. James broke down.
Yeah.
So she is now using her platform for good to get other books out there that just happen to be better.
And we love that. No, it's not a smut book. It's a cozy mystery. That's so funny. I would have thought it was a smut book, but I know you don't really read smut. That's so funny.
The cozy mystery names are amazing, I will say.
I love them.
Easy and hilarious.
The puns and everything, I love that in books. Like, that is so fun to me.
They're puntastic.
Yes. Okay, so I have like one more short sprint, and then we have to wrap up. I do know this, Christina. You read some smut, but I wouldn't say you're a heavy smut reader. Like if I were to ask the general audience, what does Vanessa read? You guys would probably say some sort of romance smut. That's probably what you would say. I don't understand why 50 Shades took off much. I previously read romance and smut. That was awesome. I'm confused. I don't understand why 50 Shades took off much. Oh, okay, like took off, like got
Blew
so
up.
popular. Yeah, yeah. Just prefer them without giant spiders or were turkeys. I feel you, Christina. Just you wait, because I have some funny vlogs coming out. I haven't filmed them yet, but the idea is there. But I have some funny ones coming out that I'll read these books so you don't have to. Just say that. All right. Okay, I think maybe a 25-minute sprint would be good, and then we'll like wrap up with 10 minutes, and then I can skedaddle about 4 and get ready to go and head out by 4:30. I still gotta take my dog out too.
Oh,
Just
dog.
making mental notes to myself. Okay, so this is the last sprint, and then I will redirect you to someone's channel. I think Paula's still streaming, but I was like, Paula, you gotta set the redirect. So we'll see you in a short 25. Welcome back, everybody. How did our final sprint go?
I did so much nothing.
Oh no. That's okay.
It happens. I just responded to a lot of emails. And
That's a lot of something.
I mean, it doesn't feel like it when you have a mountain of other things to do. It's like, all I did was respond to emails like, yes, I'm still interested. You're still annoying.
Yeah, but it's, necessary stuff, right?
Yeah. This is what happens when you're in charge of 6 people.
Kudos to you, because I'm barely able to be in charge of one person.
It's like the Deadpool thing. They've announced that it's going to be lottery, so you have to sign up. So I'm like, everybody go sign up now.
Wow.
I'm going to be your mother. Now you get to do all the things. It's fine. It'll be fine. In 10 days, I'll be in California and having a grand old time. So it'll be worth it in 10 days.
It.
My eye might be twitching now, but in 10 days, I'll be fine.
Well, I finished editing the video and I was just like fixing the thumbnail, because usually what I do is before I go to bed, I make a bunch of thumbnails for stuff, for video ideas I have. And then sometimes I just sit there and I'll put like a placeholder picture of myself, like some past photo I like, the pose I want to have, or just kind of see how everything fits spatially. So now I'm just going through and adding like the relevant stuff, like the books I actually talked about in this video. Okay, let's see. Yeah, right. Let's see what everyone else got up to, and then I gotta promptly skedaddle at 4, unfortunately. So, well, not really unfortunately, but
yeah, you're gonna have a grand time tonight.
Not a grand time fighting traffic to get there. So
no, but tell Julie I said hey.
Sherry says, I haven't read Christian's POV that E.L. James wrote, and I read the first book of the Crossfire series. I think it became popular because it was smut that wasn't really seen before. There were graphic romance novels, but it was the first mainstream novel with a different kind of smut. Yeah, probably. Just like, I feel like with a lot of the like fantasy romance and stuff that I've been reading lately, it's like, well, these have been out for years, but maybe they didn't gain the popularity until years later, so it could be kind of like an instance like that where somebody's, done it first before the Queen's JLA, SJM, but they're smaller, like, author. I almost said booktuber. I'm like, they're not booktubers, but,
I love the people claiming Victoria Aveyard plagiarized Lauren Robertson. It's like, no.
There's a lot of that. I feel like a lot of people say so-and-so plagiarized so-and-so, or someone stole this person's idea. I'm like,
it's called a trope. It's not a new idea. There are no brand new ideas.
True. It's the same with music too,
Mm-hmm.
Emily, I can see that. I was a year late to the game and reading it, but loved it. The movie sucked though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the girl actress.
Dakota Johnson.
No, I don't like. Not that I don't like her. I didn't like her in that role. Maybe.
Yeah, no.
I've been reading.
Charlie Hunnam was supposed to be Christian.
I heard, yeah.
That would have been delightful.
I've been reading The Black Sun this morning. Who's this one by? The Black Sun. I'm trying to think.
I see the cover. Is it Rebecca Runhorse or something like that?
Black
I can see the cover in my head.
Book. There's a lot of books called The Black Sun. I don't know. Who's this one by, Michaela? Help us. Charlie Hunnam. Hunnam, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very pretty.
I mean, the guy they cast is very pretty too, but
different. And they both do have accents, so they're I guess it's a tie.
Yeah, but I think like Charlie would have been a little bit more of that. I imagine Christian Grey is like a little older than, I don't even know who the guy they cast is. I forget.
Oh. I can see him in my head, but I can't remember his name.
Same. Movie. What's that? You gonna tell me quickly? cast? Jamie
Um,
Dornan.
yeah, Jamie Dornan.
Yeah, he. Casting could have been a little better. Those little editing details take so much time, for real.
True dat.
I only got a few pages read. I was helping my son try to find one of his toy trains, but no avail. His room is messy. Signals back temporarily. I took a break from reading and listened to traditional Korean music instead. Then Richie Valen's La Bamba started playing for some reason. I don't think that's part of the vibe there.
No. I was listening to K-pop and Megan Trainor play the other day, and I was like, Spotify, you're drunk.
Okay. I dislike the movie strongly too, Courtney. Yeah. Well, that is the end of the comments. Unless anything comes through in the last couple seconds. But thank you so much, Stephanie, for hanging out with me
Thanks
today.
for letting me. This was so much
Yeah,
fun.
of course. And yay, congratulations for hitting
Yes,
1K.
big thanks to all of you for helping me get there. It's very
Yeah,
exciting.
so it is very, very exciting. I'm so happy and so proud of you for getting there. So, yay. Do you have anything that you would like to plug before we head out?
If I get my act together, there will be an Annabelle Monaghan interview dropping tomorrow morning. If I don't get my act together, it'll be tomorrow afternoon. Got a couple of vlogs on the way from conventions. Lots of editing to do. And then, of course, stay tuned for all the San Diego Comic-Con content that'll be coming. It's good. San Diego, and then Steamy Lit, and then Fan Expo Chicago. So there will be a lot of content over the next couple months.
That's going to be very, very fun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited for you.
I'm just barely digging out from last year from this multiple convention in a row thing. And now I'm doing it again.
But it's so fun.
It is. It is. I just have to remind myself that the work is worth it sometimes.
Yeah. True. If you are looking to hang out with me again, I think I am streaming again on Wednesday at the moment. And then I should have a video up sometime today, hopefully in the next 10 minutes or so. And if not, it'll be out really late tonight. But yeah, thanks for joining us. And I hope that you all have a great rest of your day as well. Bye.
Bye.